Thank you, Seema, and thank you, CII, for giving me this opportunity. I'll take 5 to 7 minutes, is okay? Yes. Fine. Well, I represent Hero Electric, and we have two businesses, domestic electric scooters and international e-bike in around 7 countries. I also represent Electric Vehicle Association of India, and we have 6 surviving members now. Surviving because we started with 28 and 22 perished in the last 6 years. But now there are many new applications and applicants who want to be members of our association. A little bit of background of electric scooters, which is the business close to my heart. For the last 7 years, we are in that business in Hero. And we have ups and downs of sometimes going very high because of some ad hoc incentives by the government from MNRE during 1.5 years, and seeing a very low dip of almost not being able to survive and making huge losses in the rest of the years. That also showed to the government, and we tried to explain to everybody concerned that incentives do really make a lot of difference in initial years of adoption of electric vehicles, and we work very closely with the government. And we have a lifeline in Mr. Amul Sharma here. In fact, we have one person who is so close to us and close to my heart particularly, because with the passion of electric vehicle as much as I have, I feel the same in him, and carrying through against all possible adversities this mission of fame and seeing it the light of the day. And finally, on the 1st of April, when the mission was announced, we really were all geared up as Hero and the other members to take full advantage of that. And in a short time of around 5 to 6 months, we would have, I think, done around 40% higher than the previous year, and we hope to do more than twice of the last year, this year, if all goes well. Small hiccups are there, but it's being ironed out. So we are very happy. Personally, as an association, as an organization, as an individual, we are a happy lot now. Because the main thing, which is the sticker shock, we call it, when a customer enters the showroom for electric vehicle, he gets a sticker shock that, oh, this is a contraption like an electric scooter, like any Honda Activa or Hero or anything. Why should it cost 1.5 times? There is no engine in it. There is no clutch, no gearbox, nothing much in it, just a motor, just a battery, and it is costing 1.5 times. Why so? And that sticker shock, no matter what you try to say, that the running cost will take care of it, the maintenance, zero maintenance will take care of the things, nobody is convinced. Why nobody is convinced? Because there are not enough vehicles on the road. There's not enough of experience. And then there's a black box called battery, which is so unpredictable because it is lead acid, because it creates a lot of problems, unreliable, that whosoever has bought till date, I think 50% of them would have a positive thing to say, and another 50% would say, oh, no. So that is the type of situation where the sticker shock really takes impact. So unless there is an incentive, huge incentive, which is now there from the government side, nobody touches electric vehicle, especially electric scooter, because electric scooter is an entry-level scooter customer. He is poor, like he's the guy who buys, thinking like a second-hand scooter or an electric scooter or a normal scooter. He wants something which works on water, like a magic potion. So he needs incentive more than anybody else, and that's where it is now. The incentives that the entry-level scooters we are getting in India is 7,400. Luckily, the Delhi customer is getting 13,000. There are two governments helping us, Delhi government and central government. So a typical scooter now, which is a low speed, 25 kilometers per hour, 70 kilometers per charge, one battery change every year, which costs 10,000 rupees. If I remove the battery, if you go to a showroom now, you can buy that scooter for 20,000 rupees. So that's where it is now. So the cost of a scooter without the battery is coming to 19,000, 20,000. Add to it a battery of 10,000. Maybe worst performing once in a year change, which comes to around 30 rupees a day. So you save 20,000 in the first purchase, and you save, if you are spending 1 liter of petrol a day, you save another 30 rupees a day. So that's an equation which is changing, and that's what customers are now getting attracted to. And that is where the sales are zooming up, and we are getting more and more interest in dealerships and the businesses all. Another side of it is environment, which is not really common to so much of a decision set of a customer, is now slowly coming into students who are more and more buying the electric bikes now, or electric scooters. Because that's what we try to explain to the people who come in is that, okay, Economic decision, perfectly all right. But once you have made a decision, one electric scooter is equal to 3 full-grown trees in a lifetime. So that's how it is, like by just buying one electric scooter and considering polluting power of India, you are planting 3 full-grown trees. That much of carbon dioxide it reduces or eliminates as compared to a petrol scooter. And then lastly, obviously, the maintenance-free part of it. So that's how the things are happening. But now there's a plateau, a little bit of it, like it's the first step, first major steps taken, but the next one what? Now, is it going like this, zooming up? No, the first jump has taken place, the volumes are gone up, but then the second jump, which is really the aspiration or the target of the government and ours, of putting 5 million electric cars and two-wheelers on the road, will not come only by this. What is the next thing is, before the other things like technologies of lithium batteries, which become affordable, before the other things of 2 or 3 lakh of vehicles on the road, which have a positive impact take place, there is something else to be done. That's a gap to be filled up. And this is the next 12 months or 18 months type of a target that we should all take up and try to see that how from here to the next level we can take the population of the electric vehicles to a large volume so that the positivity sets in. And that's only 1 or 2 things. That is, first of all, like many of our colleagues are saying, that's a mindset issue of charging, range anxiety. And luckily the electric two-wheelers, they need very simple charging stations. Very cheap, very simple, easy to install, normal electric sockets, because it's a normal mobile phone charging type of a system. So all we need is a presence or physical availability of, say, around 500 chargers and charging pillars in Delhi, which any customer who buys an electric scooter knows that if I'm stranded, I don't have to go to a shop or a home or somebody to request that let me charge. Luckily, lead batteries, again, even if they are in the deep discharge or a very high discharge mode, in the first half an hour or 1 hour, they can pick up enough charge to carry through 10 to 15 kilometers. So that's another thing that is very encouraging for any even lead battery scooter. So if we have around 500 or 1,000 charging stations in Delhi, very simple ones, that's going to ride the wave of the electric scooters customers in a big way. And second thing is from the manufacturer side. The manufacturers need to make it more accessible to repair and servicing by roadside mechanics. Today, all put together, I have 20 dealers, but all put together, my 6 colleagues or partners, all put together, we have only 40 dealers in Delhi. So electric scooter customer has to go something like 5 to 10 kilometers to get a scooter serviced. So that is where there is again a problem of, if I buy it for my daughter or son, how do I get it serviced? If something happens to it, how do I take it all the way there? So the people on the road have not yet been trained to take care of even the first aid of the electric scooters. That is where the initiatives are being started now, like Hero has taken a big initiative. We just launched from the first home service for 3 categories: women, senior citizens, and students. When they buy a scooter, they are given a number, telephone number, they just have to call, and they don't have to visit the dealership again in their lifetime of the scooter. It is serviced at home, it is maintained at home, anything to do with the scooter is taken care of. Or if it is required to be towed or taken to the dealership, the service mechanic takes care of it. So such are the initiatives, others are also starting. It's happening. And if all put together, the way it is going, with a little bit more fill-up, little bit more encouragement, little bit more steps, and little bit more thinking from the government side and our side, I'm very sure. Delhi has 60,000 scooters as of now today. The country has 500,000 scooters. I'm very sure that figure of 5 billion will be achieved in 2020. Thank you.